I am so pleased to announce that the Government of Canada will be providing $7.8 million to help Niverville build a brand new This new facility will create an exciting sports and recreation hub where students and residents can access all kinds of amenities from arts activity to sport, social services in one vibrant complex. And with this location right next to this arena and down the road from the new high school, set to open next fall, students such as yourselves, and I'm glad to see that there are some students with us this morning. It's all about you. And this project is a great example of what we can accomplish when we work closely with our provincial partners. And I want to acknowledge the ministers and Member of Parliament, my colleague. Well, very good to see you here in a different setting when we're not two swords across from each other in the House of Commons. And I think it's very important that our people, the people who go to the polls and vote for us and elect us, know that in spite of all the noise that you might hear, we really do often work collectively for the betterment of our people. It's important, and it's an important value of the democracy that we cherish here.
Good morning, everybody. What a great day it is here in Niverville. It is an honor to be with my colleague, Minister Warden. Jim, it's a pleasure to be with you, Mayor Myron Dick. Myron and I worked together at Penner Foods, if you remember. Who remembers Penner Foods? Many years ago, Myron and I worked together there, and it's great to be able to continue our working relationship in an entirely different way here this morning. We are pleased as a province to invest $3.5 million into this project, this community project. I had the opportunity for the first few years of my elected life to represent Niverville, and I learned a lot about Niverville. Like many of the communities in this area, it is changing quickly, it's changing rapidly because of its growth, because of people who are moving into Niverville, and that's a wonderful thing, but that causes challenges as well. It causes lots of pressures on schools and on social infrastructure and the ability for people to come together in different places and do what communities like to do. This is an important day for Niverville, and while we feel good about making the announcement, it's really about you. It's not about government. This isn't about government money. This is about communities coming together and making things happen. So thank you for letting me be a part of something that you have really made happen. I appreciate it very much.
Minister Carr, when I attended an AMM function in Selkirk a couple of weeks ago for a budget information session, I found out you were an accomplished musician. As my mother was a music teacher, I may have attempted to play 2 or 3 different instruments in my day. Thus I understand to make music, it takes multiple players to produce a symphony. To produce the symphony, that is the Niverville Community Resource Centre, many other players have been instrumental. Other players such as those in the provincial government, including several who are here today. When Council began to consider the idea of a campus model, we knew we would need to have others on side for this ever to happen. A CRC campus model, a community resource center on the same campus as a high school, does not happen if not for the willingness of the school board superintendent. Today, the Hanover School Superintendent, our division chair, Randy Duick, is here. And I've said this to him before, and I will say it again. This campus model, a model that is not the norm, is here today because our school superintendent was willing to sit down with council and listen. Then not only to listen, but catch the vision and share it with his board. Thank you for the part you have played in this project. The residents of Niverville have waited a long time for today's announcement, some longer than others. Today, in this room with us is both a council member, Chris Weed, a former mayor, Claire Brown, that fundraised for this building as school-aged boys back in 1967. Also here today is my deputy mayor, John Funk, who has served on council for over 30 years. Back in the 80s, he ran on the platform of bringing recreation to Niverville. Seeing their smiles today makes me so happy. And there are others that have also been here, same length. Niverville, where you belong. I truly believe that this Niverville Community Resource Center will further support our residents' feeling in this. I also truly believe it will help those looking at Niverville, whether prospective residents or businesses, that they too will feel Niverville is where they could belong. In conclusion, music is about harmony. The Community Resource Center will allow us to strike a melodic chord that will include the sounds of teammates encouraging one another, residents and families interacting with one another, and the voices of children calling to one another as they play. To all involved, again, I say thank you and bravo.